little while back I did a video about the top 10 4chan pranks that they pulled off in their history, and ever since then I discovered a whole new slew of pranks that the online community has done. So today I wanted to count down 10 more 4chan pranks. To go along with many of the destructive schemes 4chan has placed against many companies, it was only a matter of time before one of these pranks went after iPhone users. So it shouldn't be a shock to anyone that in 2013, when Apple's new iPhone operating system came out, 4chan was ready. While iOS 7 offered users many new added benefits, one of them wasn't making the phone waterproof, but some social media users were led to believe otherwise. That's because at the time of the update, one member of the B board had the idea to create fake promotional ads of the new OS that showed off a feature which allowed the device to become water resistant, as well as promising that this was protected under Apple's warranty. Now that the convincing product ads were created, 4chaners began to share them through fake Twitter and Facebook accounts, claiming that they tried the waterproof feature and it worked perfectly. Needless to say, some people actually tried dunking their phone into liquid before the story was confirmed to be a hoax. So next time someone tells you to do something destructive on the internet, please don't. Google Trends is a great way to see what is currently popular on the internet at any moment in time, with it displaying the most searched terms on the popular search engine. While this chart is usually filled with names of celebrities, movies coming out, and news in the headlines, in 2008 users of 4chan decided to manipulate the results. One random day in July, a 4chaner told everyone to copy the symbol of a swastika and search for it on Google. Shortly after this point, as expected, the symbol closely associated with the Nazi Party was trending, with many scratching their heads on why. While some were theorizing that it had something to do with an event taking place in China, it was soon revealed that it was simply 4chan trying to get a reaction out of people, which it did. Last time I discussed how 4chan manipulated Time magazine into making Kim Jong-un their Person of the Year, but that wasn't the only moment in time that they attacked the publication's ballots. In 2009, Time was holding an online poll to find out who were the world's top 100 most influential people. While you had the usual suspects like the Pope and Barack Obama on the list, what made many suspicious was when 4chan's creator Christopher Poole came in first place. While Chris, or Mood as he's known online, swears to have nothing to do with it, Time magazine claims that there were several attempts to manipulate the poll in favor of him. But even with the deletion of what were considered botted votes, the 4chan founder still came out on top, with him even attending the magazine's red carpet event.
Are you going to hack this event too?
No plans for that. Not yet, at least.
Battletoads is a classic beat-em-up style game developed by Rare in 1991. What was originally an attempt to cash in on the success of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles soon became a game known for its excruciating difficulty and cult following. Even though the series has been dormant since the 90s, it has continued to be a popular franchise online, including 4chan, who in 2007 decided to cause some trouble with the classic fighter. Users of the site started campaigns that would have people call up GameStop stores and ask if they had any copies of Battletoads, with some stores getting pranksters continuously calling in. Not only GameStops were affected though, with some calling the world-famous Gold and Silver Pawn Shop from the TV show Pawn Stars.
Hi, I was wondering if you had Battletoads.
Sorry?
I was wondering if you had Battletoads.
Yeah, go to our eBay site. We have a handheld by Tiger.
Okay.
Buy it now for $1,000.
Sweet, alright, thank you.
If you know someone who works at GameStop and want to make them extremely irritated, simply ask if they have Battletoads, but just be prepared to get punched in the face. Similar to the raids done against Habbo, where the users of 4chan dressed in identical outfits and blocked swimming pool entrances, the Purple Republic is a group that raids the children's video game Club Penguin and can be identified by their purple coloring. The Purple Republic is known to raid the game's servers and feel that other color penguins are inferior to them. They all have matching hard hats and are known to assemble in different formations, including swastikas or just circles, and also have a Steam group with hundreds of members. While the group seems to have slowed down in recent years, with moderators of Club Penguin cracking down on these raids, many assure me that the Purple Republic will rise again. When the Xbox One first came out, its release was riddled with problems. Even though Microsoft had gotten rid of the always online requirements, the system still came bundled with the unwanted Kinect, plus it wasn't able to play Xbox 360 games. But one person on 4chan made claims that he could fix that. As one member of the B-board explains through this simple chart, in 6 easy to follow steps you can make your Xbox One backwards compatible with all your favorite 360 games. Unfortunately, anyone who followed these instructions quickly found out that this only leads to the bricking of your system, making the console completely worthless. Fortunately, after this and the iPhone fiasco, it seems that people learned their lesson from taking these too good to be true claims seriously. But for some reason I doubt that this will be the last time people destroy their expensive electronics because of the internet. In 2012, during the premiere of The Dark Knight Rises in a Colorado theater, a man by the name of James Holmes shot and killed 12 innocent civilians and injured 70 others, making it one of the most horrific shootings in recent history. With this, many users of 4chan decided that it would be a great opportunity to pin the killings on members of the website 9gag. For years, many people on 4chan have hated 9gag, claiming that it's an inferior site. Because of this, they photoshopped a fake 9gag post predating the shooting saying, "Tomorrow I will kill everyone during the new Batman premiere in Colorado. People will die for the glory of the 9gag army." After being spread around Twitter and Facebook, many websites picked up the story before 9gag made an official statement verifying that the post was not real. It amazes me that even after all these years of online polls being trolled by 4chan, websites still have them without at least limiting the options that people can vote on. But that's exactly what happened in 2014 when bestbookread.com had a contest for which book transformed people's lives forever. This contest was open to any piece of literature that the user felt changed their life. And to users of 4chan, that meant Adolf Hitler's 1925 book Mein Kampf. And with that, it became the #1 pick on the poll. Unsurprisingly, the site was later shut down, leaving this message. "Okay 4chan, you got us this time. You rated our best book read crowdsourced list and filled it with offensive racist books. But perhaps you could have gone for something interesting and funny for #1, like 50 Shades of Grey instead of Mein Kampf. For users attempting to use the site legitimately, we apologize for any disruption." Moments after releasing the first 4chan prank video, I was kicking myself for forgetting about perhaps the most iconic of them all, the Rickroll. Starting out originally as the duck roll, where users linked to a picture of a duck with wheels instead of the actual information they promised, this troll eventually developed into sending people to Rick Astley's 1987 hit single Never Gonna Give You Up. And from that point onward, Rickrolling became possibly the most famous internet prank ever. While it was first just an inside joke to 4chan in 2007, it soon spread to other websites, with the 1980s song receiving millions of views on YouTube. One of the most popular uses of the song was when the New York Mets posted an online poll to see which song would be playing during the game, with Never Gonna Give You Up quickly reaching first place to the unpleasant surprise of baseball fans. Later, during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Rick Astley himself popped out of a float to sing the now infamous song. Even though it's been over 5 years, it seems that the singer is never going to live down this joke. While Steve Jobs did pass away in 2011, it wasn't actually the first time that the internet reported his death. What I'm referring to is the 2008 Steve Jobs hoax, where a rumor was started that he had suffered from a major heart attack and died later that day. With this, Twitter and Facebook went crazy while journalists scrambled to try to find out any more information. By the end of the hysteria, when people finally discovered that it was simply some 4chaners playing a prank, Apple stocks had dropped by 10%, devaluing the company by millions, if not billions of dollars before rebounding the next day. While I did consider placing Rickrolling at the #1 spot, I just couldn't deny that impacting the value of one of the biggest companies in the world was a greater accomplishment. Well, there you have 10 more 4chan pranks I didn't get to in the first video. And if you still have some others that I didn't mention, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. So until next time, thanks for watching.